Hey, Robert. Hey, Dr. Coconut. We might get to the end of the demo, I don't know. Last 15 seconds. Sorry if I was quiet for all that 5 minutes. I was eating, so I didn't eat yet. And there we go. Let me take those down. I see 3 viewers here for people who really want to see Wanigamu to its end. Man, all these mods and demos out right now, and here I am sitting on my ass playing Wanigamu. Fuck, where were we? I think it was this one. Yeah. Oh, how are you feeling? I'm hanging in there. Still got my broken tooth. Getting that dealt with this Friday, so it's gonna be a fucking arm and a leg. I hate being fucking broke. Ignore. And we're starting the morning hanging ourselves. Yep. It's Monday. Morning homeroom. Other than demo for Stella Mod, what other demos are out? The devlog, is that what it's called? Devlog. That demo's out, and then I still got to play your mod. It's gonna be a while. We're gonna be pounding these out left and right. It's gonna be like every other day. It's gonna be crazy. And that pretty much covers all I have to say about it. Entering the classroom just now. A sentiment it seems my peers share as well, because even though there are less than 5 minutes till the start of class, half the seats are still empty. Ah, my boy, sadly again, I can't break my sleep schedule. Yeah. Have a good night. Including the desk Ben and Damien share, of course. Even Mr. Hadouken looks tired, shielded from us by the wall of newspapers. Many of the students here I recognize by their faces now, even if I didn't find it worth memorizing their names, but look at that. What do we have here? There's something new in the classroom. Or maybe someone, I should say a green-purple blob sitting at one of the window side tables. So it took like Olivia 3-4 fucking days to come to art class. Whereas Inko, it took like one day. It's fucking nuts. I'm drinking again. Olivia. She hasn't noticed me yet, and in fact, neither has anyone else. I suppose I could go sit with her, but do I really want to? Her shit might be better than the lecture, but then again, it might not be. Not to mention, sitting with a cripple is one of those not-so-cool things I should probably avoid. Still, I know I'd be lying if I said that I wouldn't feel bad for ditching her. Alright, I guess we sit with Olivia. I think we gotta. Might as well. It's probably the only interesting thing here to do. Fine, I might as well. Sup, you lonely nerd, this seat taken? Huh? Oh, it's you. Is the first thing you do in the morning always to insult someone? Is that why you don't have any friends? I do have friends. Uh-huh. That's why you're sitting with them? Jesus Christ, I was joking. Is the first thing you do in the morning is be an asshole? If you want me to sit somewhere else, just fucking say so. I'm ready to turn my back on Olivia when I hear a surprised yelp, then get stopped by her grabbing the corner of my jacket. You can sit here. You sure? Yeah, it's fine. I don't have a desk mate or anything. No desk mate, huh? And he sits higher up. No desk mate, huh? That sounds like a golden opportunity to kick her down a notch, which I fully utilize. So how was that about having no friends? Projecting much? Oh, is this I don't want to forgive that gator stuff happening again? We got some of that Inko coming out. I've got friends. That's why you're sitting with them? I am, now. He's got friends on the other side. He's got friends on floor 2. I tear my attention away from Olivia before the smug shit-eating grin could fully blossom on her face. Just in time, too, because Mr. Hadouken chooses this exact moment to get up from behind his desk, addressing us with a forced, energetic greeting. I don't especially care, even though he says he's got news about something very important that he'll have more details on later. Then why not just wait to tell us later, to keep us in suspense? Gee whiz, he sure got me. Don't you mean Rap G? For the next however minutes, I tune out, thinking about how I should spend my day and week now that Damien is gone. As the lecture goes on, Olivia passes me some notes, trying to initiate a conversation and ask about my weekend, but I only entertain her with neutral answers, not paying much attention. Whether she notices and whether it bothers her, I'm not sure. At the moment, I really only care about brainstorming ideas on how to reach out to people. And get nowhere. Goodbye, Olivia. Once homeroom has ended, it being probably the only class I share with Olivia, the disabled gator and I went about our days separately. Which for me meant a whole lot of nothing happening. Nothing, at least not until lunch period came around, and I found myself face to face with the latest bane of my existence. That, for a change, wasn't wheelchair bound. Ah yes, the error! Face to face with the error. Yeah, sounds about right. Where's my mouse? There she is. Can't talk again, you little skinny twink. I see I'm gonna have to get my entertainment out of you some other way. Sigh. The shit is getting very old by now. There's so much lack of music here. It's annoying, kind of. And here I thought my day would be all boring. Think again, fucko. Other than the loop of a rope right on cue, yeah? I was just about to enter the cafeteria when this walking menace descended upon me, unloading her usual load of dino supremacy. Should I say something this time, or should I not? A repeat of last week is the last thing I want. Whatever Ben and Mr. Hadouken plan to do about the Mia situation, it sure doesn't look like it went anywhere. She's just as brazen as ever. In the end, I say nothing, which of course angers Mia even more. She grabs onto my shirt as per her custom, raising a fist as her short snout scrunches up into a snarl. The hallway we're in was mostly empty to begin with, people rushing to the cafeteria to get their lunch action on, but by now it's literally just us two out here, which means I can't even hope a teacher will be come across the scene. Honestly, I'm more infuriated by the fact I can't do anything but wait for my tormentor to get bored, then get beat up in the first place. This is just so pointless. With a frustrated whine, I close my eyes, awaiting the inevitable. Except it doesn't come. Hey, let him go. Oh, wait, is Olivia coming to our rescue now? What the fuck? A drink for that. Huh? Was I too fast to think nobody would find us? Opening my eyes, I looked at the source of the sound, expecting a teacher or maybe a janitor to come running down the hallway, wagging a finger at Mia or some shit like that. Ask her what it was like to perform with Larry, Curly, and Shemp. Where instead what I see is a fat cripple. Why is Olivia white knighting us, dude? Like, she's the last person to do that. I moaned loudly, my entire body going limp in disappointment. If Mia wasn't currently holding me upright, my knees might have given out too. Of all the people in this fucking school, of all the people, it just had to be her. Not Liz, not Ben, not Mr. Hadouken, nor anyone else from the staff for that matter. No, it just had to be a fat cripple. What's she gonna do? Roll over Mia's feet? Give her the good old vertebrae karate and hope that works? Explain to Mia that she's the earth and therefore she should make like a tree and fuck off? Mia was asking for entertainment, so I guess she's got plenty of that now. I take a curiosity glance at her face, but in place of the jeer and amusement I was expecting, I see only surprise. Suppose it just hasn't sunken into her yet, but it doesn't take long. You heard me almost, Dino. Let him go. Not a moment passes and Mia is already seething with anger at Olivia's audacity, telling her what to do, or that the gator dared to speak to her in general. Hey, Crescenario. Yeah, I didn't make a post on my Discord yet. Hold on. Now it's reacted to, or not reacted, it's been posted, though it's been late. Has Inko become Mia's ventriloquist dummy? Probably. I'm already halfway through this can, dude. Could be either one or both, for what little difference it makes. She's so furious, in fact, that against all odds, she lets go of me, walking up to Olivia and looking down at her from real close. Neither of them speaking, and neither of them budging one bit. I'm way too caught up in watching the scene unfold to even move, let alone do anything to help. Should I go back and watch the other parts first? Yeah, you probably should. There's so much lore and meta lore and memes. You're gonna have to, like, understand the references when I call Mr. Ideken Hadouken. Or else you're never gonna get it. As if I could. And what's Olivia's plan here anyways? Is she expecting me to run away, or Come on, do it, bitch. Fuck, what's she doing? Taunting me on purpose? There's no way this is gonna end well. I didn't even know Olivia could talk and act like this. But doing it to Mia? Does this fat fuck got a death wish? What's the problem? Not tough enough to beat up a cripple? Even from this distance, I can hear Mia growling, and Olivia just won't let up with the insults. Aw, afraid your poor soft scales are gonna bruise? Are you gonna... Oh fuck, it's happening! In a split second, Mia grabs onto Olivia's pullover, even going as far as lifting her up a few inches from her chair. Raptor Jesus, how strong is this girl? Slowly, Mia raises her fist just like she did while holding me, looking straight into Olivia's eyes with so much hate and bottled up anger that I'd probably shit my pants on the spot. But Olivia doesn't even blink. You're on thin ice, you little fuck. One of these days you'll get what's coming to you, Olivia. She practically spews the last word as if it was the worst insult of the whole bunch. Try it. I'll get your ass expelled faster than you can blink, almost, Dino. A couple of incredibly long seconds pass in this intense stalemate before Mia lets Olivia down, standing tall above the disabled gator with the stain on her face. Almost Dino, huh? Snort, that's rich coming from you. Is it? Maybe you'd like to get our new friend here up to speed on all that, or are you just gonna get out of my fucking face now? Wait, is Mia a half-breed? Did she get homophobed? I have no idea what they're talking about. But even then, the longer Mia stays silent, it's starting to get quite obvious to even to me that she just lost the battle, only except she doesn't want to admit it. Truth be told, as much as I hate that red bitch, I kind of feel for her now. I hate being outsmarted by Olivia, too. Plus, it's so jarring to hear the laid-back Dino. I thought she was used to this kind of language. Feeling that she's got the upper hand now, Olivia positions her wheelchair to face me, an amused grin appearing on her face. Hey, Inko, did you know that Mia... Stop! Don't you dare! Mia's iron grip returns to Olivia's pullover so fast I barely even see the movement. Olivia isn't fazed, though. All she does is raise an eyebrow at Mia, implying that it's her decision whether she spills the beans or not. About whatever she was going to spill. And decide Mia does to leave us alone, that is. I can't tell how relieved I am for that. I watch her go, suffering one last super serious death glare from her. And oh boy, I can't wait for Mia to find me alone again. But for the here and now, I can finally breathe. It's over. It's ink over. Olivia rolls with her chair as she too watches me around the corner, with a serious yet self-satisfied expression on her face. Yeah, I suppose she did win after all, huh? Rap G! I'm only now starting to understand what just happened. Olivia stood up to Mia, and succeeded. I mean, okay, she's in a wheelchair after all. Super serial. I'm super serial, guys. Beating up someone disabled could end up being a nightmare for Mia, even with the apparent PR department she's got going on in the background. But it also seems like the girl's got some other deeper beef going on, calling each other almost Dino and stuff. What could that be about? Well, it doesn't really matter. At least this shit is over for now. Inko, what the fuck? Or am I not to be so lucky? Uh-huh. Why do you let her treat you like that? Don't you got a spine? I didn't see you having problems picking on me. Are you a big guy only when it comes to bitching to lonely fucks? Jeez, come on, let's get some fucking food. I'm hungry. But shit. Drink. What followed was a very awkward lunch. Sure, I was glad that Olivia got Mia off my back, but, well, I mean, she could have been less of an asshole about it. When she had the courtesy of at least hearing me out, I tried explaining to her that the very first time I crossed paths with Mia was when she gave me the black eye, so I was just trying not to agitate her. She didn't really respond to that one, not directly anyway. Instead, she started talking to me, at me, about music and stuff, which I took as a sign of her making peace with the situation. I don't get what her problem is, though. Like, oh, a transfer student didn't stand up to the mean bully on his second day at a new school. A bully that's got all kinds of protection, even the teachers can't do shit about, by the way. Yeah, that sounds like on the up and up, doesn't it? I was so close to blurting out something like how we can't all play the cripple victim card, I swear to God. Whatever, I guess I should be happy I didn't get beaten up. That we didn't. But as soon as the bell rings, I'm already up, leaving the table while Olivia is still mid-sentence. The scraping of chairs against the floor all over the cafeteria drowns out the rest, and I make my escape as if I didn't hear her. I know I'm being rude right now, but there's only so much shit my brain matter can handle for one lunch break. Alright. The rest of the day goes on uneventful, classes that I don't care about, and being surrounded by people that I care even less. And no more of Mia, thankfully. Mostly, I just find myself going from room to room or staring out the windows, thinking all about what happened between the two girls today and what could have happened between them in the past. It's quite obvious their rivalry didn't start today. And should I even call it a rivalry? Seems more like an outright hate to me. They both attend the same school, so it stands to reason that they should know more about one another. Mia would be very hard to misdo to her nature, and it's impossible to not notice Olivia for an extended period of time. Just like me and my lack of scales or wings, Olivia does stick out like a sore thumb. But that argument between them today, it looked personal. So what happened? I cannot fathom how whatever this is could have been started by Olivia. No, it must be something like... Okay, what I can see happening is Mia doing her thing and it backfiring on her because Olivia is disabled. Rich parents or no, there must be people even Mia can't touch. It's probably why Olivia was so sure of herself today. There ought to have been a big old shitstorm Mia had to wade through, and she's most likely still holding that against Olivia. And by extension, against me now. I was honestly expecting Mia to track me down to the very next period after lunch, to take me out back and beat the ever-living shit out of me for how Olivia spoke to her. And I was expecting the same from Olivia as well, not the beating me up part, but to track me down to whine that I didn't hear her out and stuff. These girls, rap G! Back when I was joking around with the other guys in Rock Bottom prior to my transfer, bantering about all the different species of dino girls I was gonna lay. Definitely Homopha. I could say without much certainty that when I thought about getting involved with girls here, this was not what I meant. And I'm so starting to miss Damien. At least with him, my days were mostly normal, not counting the whole dinoscape, of course. But D is just a lad. Maybe he's not the most interesting guy to be around, and he surely won't get me anywhere near Ben's level of prestige, but he didn't actively make things worse either. I hate how, like, Damien's just been, like, demoted to, like, the lowest thing ever here. Like, he's, like, so he's, like, really boring, not gonna lie. He's so out of place here. Other than absolutely not caring about anything below the surface. Then again, I guess I could see Olivia having similar thoughts about me right now. Leaving her like that was a rather shitty way to show my gratitude for her saving my ass. I better apologize to her next time. I look down at my notebook, the one I use for every class, and then I realize there must be something seriously wrong with this place. Not one big thing per se, but a myriad of little things that continuously trip me up in whatever I do. I mean, how come I don't have a locker yet? I've been here for more than a week now. That's like the smallest thing ever, and somehow even this feels off. And the rest keeps piling on and on. How come there wasn't like a guide to make sure I fit in and that I find all the classrooms and shit? Even if this was a human school, shouldn't they have done something about that? What Mr. Hadouken did, setting me up to make friends, even that was leaving me to my own devices. Oh, I gotta take a drink. Ugh. Something so trivial as just a shitty handout or a brochure would have helped. I always thought schools were big on that kind of thing, but I guess that's strictly reserved for those coming of age informational things. No wonder I can't make heads or tails of this damn place, let alone the people. Feeling like I need something reliable to lean on, something I know. I put my head down and pull out my phone under the desk. Hitting up some of my old friends sounds like a pretty good option right about now. We're at more than a week now. Yeah, it's crazy. Every single day is being documented. They're a couple of time zones away, but I'm sure I can find someone online to chat with. And if not, I'll just scroll through the social media to catch up on stuff happening back home. And that's basically what I do until the end of the period. Yes. And then we get caught and killed for having our phone out. Sounds about right. Emerging from the classroom afterwards, commotion at the end of the hallway catches my attention. Instinctively, I flinch, expecting it to be Mia, but it's probably Olivia. Could this be what PTSD is like? Fortunately, though, it's not her. The swirling of bodies isn't to make way for that white hot ball of rage. It's just people from the student council. So it's Ben. I'm gonna take another drink. Oh, that one went down hard. I take a drink to clear my throat and I fuck it up. Ben is with them, of course, but by the looks of it, they're putting up posters. Big, shiny, colorful ones. Must be for that charity thing I've been told about. Supposedly, it's the biggest thing ever in the school's history. According to Blue Boy, anyway. Oh, hold on. Is this the thing Mr. Hadouken teased us with this morning? I could see Ben asking him to do that. And I would like to know your location. Must have been during one of those intimate meetings, too. Although, to be honest, all this does is kill whatever little interest I had before. I don't know. The more people are trying to get me to do something or sell me on an idea, the more repulsed by it I usually get. Now, I can understand the idea behind marketing and need for advertisement, obviously, but not when it's this blatant. Ever heard about nuance, Ben? How could someone so influential get something so basic this wrong? But then again, it's not like the people here care, so we might just be going through the motions. It's maybe every 10th passerby student that stops to look at the posters. They're certainly not crowding up around them and stomping each other down to see the big news. I won't either. Maybe if Liz or Damien was here, I'd entertain the idea. Humor them with a conversation. Hell, maybe I'd even say hi to Ben and tell him what a good job he's doing. But by myself? Nah, not ever. I'll just go to my room. Turning my back, I leave behind the buzzing beehive the corridor around me is slowly turning into, not stopping by for anything or anyone. Especially for anyone. Yes, the error. God dang it. There we go. Let me get some water in me. Now I'm really starting. How am I this much of a lightweight? Unless it's just the fucking brand. I'm really feeling it. The afternoon air is quite pleasant, probably the warmest it's ever been this year. In other circumstances, I'd be enjoying it for sure. But right now, I don't know. This has been quite the day already, but like, what now? I don't have to go see the nurse. I don't have to play postman. Feels kind of weird, honestly, like when you build up a routine and then stop doing the thing. I could go check on Olivia just for the heck of it, and I guess I did want to apologize to her, so there's that. Oh, but we hang ourselves instead, of course. Classic Inko. But should I? Like, right now? Decisions. Should I? Should I not? It's, there you are. Huh? All of a sudden, none other than Olivia appears behind me on the path. She looks uneasy, I think. I've been looking for you. Looking for me? I feign obliviousness, but it's so very obvious, though. She's come to lecture me for walking away at lunch. Yeah, because I want to apologize for earlier. Wait, what? on, I got a weird message. Apologize, you. What are you... We're being so hard on you. Mia is... Sorry, she's a huge cunt. You shouldn't have, you know. Or I shouldn't have, you know. I shouldn't have yelled at you. It wasn't cool. So I understand why you didn't want to talk to me after that. I can tell when people aren't listening, you know. She looks away, if ever so briefly. But I wanted to let you know that I'm sorry. This whole place must be new to you. And me making it harder for you isn't... Biting the last few words, Olivia looks away again, and I follow suit this time. Oh, yeah, that's very thoughtful of you. Shit, that was laughably way too short. Olivia's looking at me all weird now, too. Fine, I'll do my part proper. Look, no, that's not it. I actually wanted to apologize as well. I mean, to you. You saved my ass from a beating. The least I should have done was to thank you for it and not run away in the middle of a conversation. So there, I'm sorry too. Wow, we're just a couple of chumps, aren't we? Hey, it's the screenshot. Please don't patronize me. She shrugs on that, but doesn't answer. So, where do we go from here? It's rare enough that I don't know what to say in a conversation. Though I guess it's also rare when I respond to an apology with one of my own, too. Normally I'd go like, yeah, that's right, and bask in the glow, so all this has me caught off guard. Olivia must be thinking along the same lines, rubbing her neck nervously. I was gonna go into town to get my groceries and stuff. Want to tag along? Well, it's not like I was doing anything important or anything at all. Inko apologizing to a cripple. Wow, what a fake eugenic chat. Sure, my supplies are running kind of low anyway. Supplies? You mean instant noodles? What? How'd you know? Have you been spying on me from your window or something? No, I didn't even know I could see your room for the window. But anyways, instant noodles are like what everyone in the dorms eats. Nobody can cook for shit. Olivia, you can cook! In the game, you can cook! Speaking from experience. Nope. Why, are you allergic or something? The only other option would be if she actually did know how to cook, but I just can't see it. But then again, she is fat. Wrong again. I go visit Dad every now and again, and his cooking is like, oh Lord, it's so godlike. Your dad? Yeah, I want to meet him. I bet you'd like his shit. And travel one precise fuck ton of miles? Both ways? Yeah, no, she can keep her visits to herself. I'll just take your word for it. You sure? It's not that far. Not far, huh? Nope, no way. Even if it wasn't far, she wouldn't be living in the dorms now, would she? Maybe sitting in place for hours and doing nothing is par for the course for her, but those others of us with working appendages do mind. Yeah, I guess it's my loss. She shrugs again, agreeing with my statement, after which of the conversation drives up, so instead we get going towards the gates. Gator stew? Once we're out by the parking lot, I realize I should probably lend Olivia a hand, so that for a change she wouldn't have to tire her arms rolling herself everywhere. Especially since we're about to go downhill. Hold on, let me, I rush to Olivia, grabbing the handles of her wheelchair before she could plummet down the road into a tree or something. And immediately she freezes up. What are you doing? I'm, helping you down the hill? I didn't ask. I live here, Inko. I've been living here for years. I've made this trip a few times by now, if you can believe that. Fuck. She's right. I unhand her, stepping back. Right, sorry, I wasn't thinking. Now this is really fucking awkward. As we get going again, I lag behind a little to see how she's gonna roll herself, but without getting caught staring. Because I'm about 200% sure she wouldn't like that. So what's it gonna be? Is she gonna, like, let go, stop, let go, stop, or roll the thing herself to maintain a constant velocity? Could she even do that on the slope? None of these solutions sound very doable, or only in rather stupid ways, so I'm getting more and more curious. In the end, it turns out to be neither. Olivia keeps a firm grip on the round metal thing attached to the wheel, letting herself roll continuously down the hill and only slowing down every now and again before letting gravity do its work. I suppose it can come in handy to have scales in a situation like this. No calluses. But it also means that she randomly lurches forward on spots, especially on the more steep-looking parts. It makes it a little hard to keep pace with her, but nothing too bad. And yet it does raise a couple of questions, mostly pertaining to certain differences in our DNA. Firstly, how would a human do this? Would they have no option but to have someone manhandle them, the way I tried to do with Olivia just now? I know they have nurses and tard wranglers who get paid to do this, but that sounds really degrading. No wonder Olivia got pissed. And second, do the nurses and relatives ever get accustomed to stuff like this? It's not super annoying to walk beside Olivia with her erratic rhythm or anything, but on the other hand, I don't think I could ever get used to it. Although if we're friends now, then that's probably something I'll find out sooner or later. In the meantime, I try thinking of something to ask Olivia that'd lighten the mood. Fortunately, she's got her own questions. That reminds me, by the way, what are human cities like? Huh? Human cities? Why do you want to know? Oh, come on, it's like the most obvious thing to ask a transfer student where they're from. Yeah, but that's not what you asked. I didn't want it to be boring. And this is the point where I'm starting to just slightly regret coming along. I suppose there's a limit to how long Livia can act like a normal person, and we must have gone over that threshold back on campus. How does one even answer a question like that anyway? I mean, a city is a city. It's the people that make it different. Well, it's a lot like here. I mean, you got your shops and houses and shit, and that's pretty much it. Oh, so you don't live in caves or anything? I glance at Olivia, trying to figure out if she's being sarcastic or not. Hey, Jordan. I really can't tell. No? Huh. What else? What else? What else? I don't know. I don't live there. What do you think I'm asking? No, I get it. I just mean the place is called Rock Bottom. That's exactly like how it sounds. Like, what do you expect? The place is so small, maps might actually be real size. Small town, huh? So what's it like there? What are the people like? Do you have local traditions and shit? You mean like that festival here? No, I mean pagan shamanistic rituals and banging drums and loincloths with face paint on. What do you think I was talking about? Once again, Olivia says her piece with such a straight face. I can't tell if she's seriously asking me this. I kind of want to call her out on it, but then again, I suspect it's some kind of setup for one of her semi-intellectual wisdoms, so I should probably just ignore her remark. Right, well, no, we celebrate the anniversary of the town's founding, but that's it. I think Rock Bottom is next to Bikini Bottom. How boring. Well, excuse me. I'm sorry that I couldn't live up to your expectations of a dirty caveman. Are you really? No, what kind of question is that? No, I don't know. I'm just talking the shit, to be honest. Yeah, I noticed that. To save the rest of my gray matter, I stay silent after that. Counting the seconds, Olivia keeps her mouth shut. Unfortunately, I don't get very far. So are you excited? For what? For the festival. I thought you'd be looking forward for a chance to be knee-deep in the hoopla. Oh, to be honest, I haven't really thought about it. Hoopla or no hoopla. I figured I'd go check the stalls and shit when the time comes, but it's not like I have a big red circle on my calendar or anything. I'm not even sure when the festivities will start. But I certainly don't want to miss out on it either. I guess I'm excited? You guess? What's that supposed to... Oh, fuck! Olivia suddenly stops her stroll, looking at the road with a frown. I don't get it. What's wrong? Oh, come on, look at this shit. They fucked up the entire sidewalk. Huh? Oh, it's the construction. Oh, excuse me. I take another look, and yeah, the sidewalk here has been torn up and replaced with gravel, and with small rocks and shit. Not the kind of surface you just breeze through while in a wheelchair. And not only on the side, but basically the whole street too. There are open manholes and all sorts of shit, barred off with tape. I walked past the construction site before I mustn't have noticed it. Unlike Olivia, who could still walk across it perfectly fine. Oh, I could still walk across. Yeah, Olivia can walk. Oh, I hate this. Gotta go around. Yeah, I don't really see any option either. Not like it's such a big deal. Olivia's going full on mobility Mary. Oh my god! Sir, sir, can you stop working on the sidewalk, sir? I really need to get across, sir. Please. Like, so what? We'll just walk around it. I mean, I'll walk and Olivia will do her thing. I keep thinking of a new subject as we leave the construction site behind to distract the disabled gator from his shortcomings, if nothing else. But nothing's coming to mind. Drink again. Oh, why am I getting a sore throat? Ugh. I didn't even do anything bad. Or to be more precise, nothing that I would think would interest her. There are about a billion different topics that make small talk with, but not when your conversational partner is Olivia. Sometime later, I noticed that we're slowly closing in on the mall, so decide this is as good time as any to light a cigarette. Stopping for a second, I look for my lighter and last remaining pack stashed away inside the lining of my jacket. Olivia notices that I stopped right as I find them. Her jaw basically drops to the floor the very second she realizes what I'm doing. A bewildered expression appears on her face, but I only see it over the dancing, flickering flame. I aim at the end of my cigarette, all without a care in the world. You smoke? I take a drag before answering her, replying on the exhale in a rather more douchey way than was really necessary. Yeah, so what? With another puff, I punctuate the sentence, looking at Olivia expectantly. It's very, very clear from her face that she's got a lot to say about this. So, nothing. How odd. For the first time ever since I got to know her, Olivia reserves judgment, looking at me with mute curiosity instead. I don't get what her hang-up is, though. She doesn't exactly come across as a health purist herself. Still, she remains uncharacteristically quiet even as we get going again. Not until after a couple of minutes have passed and I'm finally close to finishing my cigarette that she speaks up again. Didn't know that you smoked. Yeah, well, I do. Where are you getting it from? I've got a few leftover packs from before coming here. Why? I don't think I shipped these two. It doesn't sound very sustainable. Maybe, but I'll figure something out. I've got connections. And by that, I mean bumming cigarettes off Damien, but Olivia doesn't need to know that. Sounds cool. Sounds cooler this way, too. Connections? Yeah, I'm not some lost little lamb, you know. Apparently not. Aren't you afraid someone will see you? Like who? Like a teacher? So, we're not in the school. Guess we're not. She falls silent again after that, and this time for good. Not that I really do mind. Sometime after that, we arrived at the mall and bought our shit, all with the minimum amount of hassle. During that, we talked some, but not a whole lot. It was all kind of robotic, really. It made me a little uncomfortable, but I mostly just chalked it up to us being exhausted after school. It's been a long day. But then again, we did spend some more time in the mall than was strictly necessary, getting a couple of hot dogs and checking out a line of boutiques. Or rather, me talking Olivia into getting a couple of hot dogs and checking out a line of boutiques. I probably enjoyed it way more than she did, to be honest. It was pretty hard to coax her into entering some stores with me at all, not to mention waiting for me as I tried on a couple of outfits. She didn't comment on any of them, didn't say if she thought I looked like a clown, and not the opposite. Which I wasn't sure if it meant she was still angry at me for the smoking, as if I cared, or if she's just not into this kind of thing. She might not be, if her wardrobe's anything to go by. Regardless, I snapped quite a few good pics of myself while I was at it. Can't wait to post them on a Waywit thread tonight. And tonight is right too, as in fact, it wasn't until early in the evening that we got back to the campus. Way later than I would have arrived on my own, of course. Olivia's pace isn't drastically slower than mine, but it adds up to some real time, more so considering the detour we had to take both ways. Anyways, there we said goodbyes to each other, and then we both went our respective dorms. I was already yawning like a mofo by the time I got up to my room, so almost immediately I fell face first into bed. It took virtually no time at all for sleep to have found me. Oh. Uh, okay. Thank you for playing the demo. Please let us know your thoughts in the threads. That's it? Hold on, hold on. I need to do the meme. Hold on, guys. I need to do it. I know I'm stretching it. I don't care. Where's my YouTube? I'm just gonna do a YouTube capture window. Where is it? Window capture. Just for the moment. I have to.
That's it?
That's it. That's literally my reaction. That's it. Oh Lord. That's it. Damn, now I need a cigarette. It's dem over. Wow, this is where we leave off of. You know, Wani Gator left off at the fucking the pool scene. This is nothing. Oh my god. Not even anything else. No ats, no nothing. Bro, they couldn't even show themselves right. My god, I don't even want to go back for anything. If that's where we leave off of, really? Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, that's it. Not even an hour, dude. Not even an hour. And I don't want to start any other mods because like they shouldn't be paired up with this stream. They shouldn't. That was horrible. Just out of the blue ending like that. Oh. Let me get rid of that. Let me look. Yeah. So what do we do now? We got... we didn't even make it an hour, and I feel like if I were to end it here, it'd just be bad. Is there any bonus mods? Short one-offs in the workshop? Probably not. There isn't. Oh, Lord. I could do my Fortnite dailies to continue the shit show. Wait, how many people are still watching? 13 people. It's gonna get more than halved. Oh my god, fire up a new stream? I guess I could. Are you shelving it for good? It's so bad. It's good in a funny way. It's just bad. It was good for like the memes and the jank. But like it's got like if you take that all away, it needs work. Like it felt so bizarre. And the way the demo just leaves off, it's just like why? I'm sure there's probably more routes or whatever, but I don't. If like the most interesting thing was the teacher stranger danger moment, I don't think there's gonna be anything better. Oh, just wondering what happened to the Coda game. It's still being worked on. That'll probably come out sometime next year. I'm assuming. I guess I could put on the ending screen. Maybe I'll boot up some Fortnite and do some dailies. We'll do some random stuff. Because I don't have an appointment till like late afternoon, so I could stay up for a while. I could probably crack open another cold one and just let loose. I still have leftover pizza I haven't eaten yet. So maybe I'll eat that and then we'll start a new stream. I don't know. I had high hopes for this game. Let me turn this down. This seems loud in the mixing. And I'm fighting for voice sound supremacy. Yeah, I'm probably the only channel that streamed this, and for good reason. I don't think anyone else would take this up. Oh. And for that, I've missed out streaming, getting day one to the Stella mod, Tiamat's mod, and Devlog mod. Three things I've missed out on streaming this, because I fumbled the ball and waited too late to stream this. Oh, Lord. I can only blame myself for that one. And I hate that I have to dunk on this mod so much. Honestly, it is one of the worst mods I've played, and it needs some TLC. A part of me is curious to see where this is going to go as is, but another part of me really wants the mod to change, you know? I don't know. It feels like it needs a mod for the mod, you know? Get a mod for your mod. The stream memes were fresh, though. Yeah, the memes and the jank carried this. Trust me, the janky AI voices, the janky well, not UI, but like the sprites, and the memes all carried this. If it wasn't for any of that, imagine if this game worked from start to finish, how worse off it would have been. Like, we need 3 mods. We need a mod to fix I don't know, the script. We need another one to carry this script out as is to see what it'd turn into. And then we need fuck, I forgot number 3. That's how bad this is. I'm forgetting. Man, if someone else streams this, they're gonna be in for a hell of a time. I can't say if it's gonna be a good or a bad time, but it's gonna be a hell of a time. Modception just for that, yeah. It needs memes. We need to take the memes from this mod and make a mod based off of original Wanigator and just fucking roll with it. We need Mr. Hadouken. We need all the boys fly and all the girls can't. Inko goes full Diglett mode like multiple times through the day. Oh man. I don't know. should probably just wrap it up. I have nothing else to say, so I'm probably just gonna wrap it up and we'll. Inko was so mean for no reason. Yeah, Inko was not Inko. I can't believe that was like original script Inko. I refuse to believe that. I think the mod team might have taken some liberties to say. Definitely ending 0 Inko, yeah. Oh. Alright, I should probably end the stream and then I'll eat these last slices of pizza and then we'll probably start up Fortnite and get those dailies done. Maybe I'll pop on that anime game too. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to do. The gaming pool is very shallow right now. I mean, I got a whole backlog, but who really wants to see it? Everyone's here for the Wanigamu. And I don't blame them. But yeah, I'll hop off. I'll stop yapping and start eating. I'll be back in like half an hour-ish.